Make sure that everything's set on up. Twitter's going. YouTube thumbnails up to date. Going. And looks like Rumble's going. Looks like everything's going good. Give me another moment, double check my other computer. Looks like everything's going good. So let's go and get started. Got a handful of replays. So, 3 of them are between days. It's from a tournament, so maybe a little bit sparing doing all of those. Here we go. Let's get started. If I can click on a button. I may be a little bit tired today. It's been a long day. You have no idea. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the red Sioux. We have Pray Before Play. Spawn on the top right side as the blue German, I wouldn't say Canadian. As the blue Canadian, we have the German player. Lion Likes to Stare. Okay, that is a name of a character. And Eagle Catchers. You know, I have a really hard time telling whether or not that's a custom name or an automatically generated name because that really does sound like a baseball name. The witch hunter has no look, does not find a witch there. And you will be taking time to clean up, collect the berries. Berries do collect up, even these are blueberries, they do collect up slower than hunters. I believe these guys do collect up like a 0.9 something. So these right now, these blueberries being collected at 0.8. Got some Mies here. No deck selected just yet. Oh, we do have a deck selected here for the Sioux. We do got the Axe RR, so guess Axe Raider. Local doggos do go down there. This one does call Villagers Infinite Wood. War Chief damage hit points. Furrier, Fu Wood, Coin, Axe Riders. Lehman Trade Muskets. Turns all your Axe Riders into Rifle Riders. Cavalry damage. Great Hunter. Bison. More Villagers. Rifles. Cavalry Combat. Rifle Riders. Earth Bounty. Lakota Support. Senti Support. Yankton Support. North American Trade. Bull... How do you pronounce that? Akatisha and Infinite Bison. Which is actually, not realizing it, is 13 bison versus 13 bison, just in a far later age. The German player has like a deck called Naval. There is some water on this map. We do got Settler Wagons, Woodwood Coin, Crossbows, Dolphin Soldiers, Team Cavalry Attack, Cavalry Hit Points, Wood Coin, Skirmishers, Uhlans, Cavalry Combat, War Wagons, Frigates, higher German Black Riders, higher Bosniaks, more Settler Wagons, Heavy Cannons, Factory. He's fighting against the Sioux. The Sioux is basically the premier cavalry civilization in this game. So going for his own light cavalry in the form of War Wagons probably the best. Granted, that is an Age 3, so maybe want to go for a fast fortress. And when it comes to unique cavalry, the Rifle Rider is anti-heavy cavalry as well. So, avoiding musketeers would be a good idea. Yeah, that is correct. And now we got the War Chief agent up with the Chief. He's declared himself the Chief. We do now the tribal market on field. And a handful of villagers collect a coin there. Fred will take out some more of these exotic doggos. The second time to get optimal splash damage. And you'll steal those wolves their abandoned stretcher. That must be the stretcher that those wolves were carrying their master from. And back to safety, I'm guessing. We do now have one shipment available. I'm not sure which card he should go for. This will improve the not only the collection rate for the food, but also improve the yield of the various huntable food. While this does also improve your collection rate by 20% and give you a bit of a rebate, I think it's better to go for this sooner rather than later. So if you best go for the Furior before it gets the Great Hunter. He's going for some Axe Riders now. A shipment of 4 of them. The German player can either go for some Musketeers for defense or some Pikemen. He can always also bring the shipment of the Doppelin Soldiers as well, which is a Halberdier attack, or Halberdier variant. The Unbearable Bear does go down and can take his treasure or something. Looks like it took the treasure chest, which had wood in it, not coin. He dumped out the contents. Who needs all those piles of coin? Just go for the wood. 9 Axe Riders can be flown field, which is a significant amount at this moment. More Axe Riders being employed on the field. Witch Hunter, Perverted Witch Hunter is right there. It does offer a decent siege attack of 16 damage for a Guardian. Axe Riders 24, they have higher base damage than Hussars, but a lower base health. They're in between an Ulan and a Hussar. Additionally, do less damage versus Light Cavalry. Does pick off a villager there, very nice. These guys are doing 35 damage. We got a good number of Axe Riders here, so we got 9 Axe Riders. Shipment 2 Ulans here. We'll quickly get focused on down. Town Center does have 11 units inside. We had the wrong one selected. Does get inside of it now. The Town Center does do some decent damage. More Axe Riders being deployed on the field. Doppelin Soldiers now being deployed on the field that can help them keep alive. I only get 3 Doppelin Soldiers, but also 2 Ulans, which is a decent force. Steel Traps has not been completed. He's keeping the Settle Wagons out so they have extra health. They can stay alive a bit easier. Doppelin Soldiers about to pop out. They perhaps ambush spawn these guys here. Hopefully he has it queued up properly. Yes, he does. Let's get a micro. There goes 1. Doppelin Soldiers do also have 2 AoE and as well as just good damage. They keep the Axe Riders at bay, but they can easily get outnumbered. If the Ulans draw the fire for them, they would do just fine. They also have more health and resistance than Ulans, but they are 2 population like a Ulan as well. German players doesn't have enough housing space for villagers. He has 18, which looks like 7 are at least for settler wagons. 8, so plus 8, so that's roughly 26 versus 21. More Axe Riders being deployed on the field. Actually got some idle. Nope, those villagers are not idle. He does have the Ulans and Doppelin Soldiers there to protect. Very, very nice. Since those villagers are exposed, he made sure they have protection. Another round of Axe Riders. Another round of torches there on the market. But yeah, I don't think the market's going to be accepting torches as a form of commodity to sell. After all, fire is pretty common this day and age. They don't want wood to burn, they want coal to burn. Market's starting to go on down. Shipment of wood on the way for the German player. Needs a bit more coin, then he can age up as well. He's just one wait and just wait for the war wagons. Does get those guys out. Got a shipment there, which does include 2 Olans. May want to get them back to those other forces. Right now, those Ulans just going down. Axe Riders slowly being picked on off. Grabbing some wood there, very nice. And there's Age Up, the Exile Prince. Looks like these Ulans will be thrown away. And he was trying to free up some population space. He does have about 200 wood left here. He may want to get out of stable, start getting those, so he can get those war wagons out. I think war wagons would be very good at the moment. Plus, these guys will do less damage versus war wagons. 25% less damage, which will pull them below damage DPS output than a Hussar against light cavalry. There's his Age Up, 1 ship available. He's more coin. He may be seeing the shipment enough to get out one of these units. Let's see. Black Riders are a light cavalry unit, so I'm for the Black Riders. Yep, he's really trying to pump up the coin to get them out. He has no villagers on food, so he's not going for any villagers at the moment. And there's the Black Riders, very nice. He needs to start getting some villagers onto food. That is a good number of Black Riders, 9 of them. More of these Axe Riders moving around. I still say he needs to get out. Okay, he does have a stable out, perfect. Get up a war wagon, needs more food. He will lose his house there, which means he's going to be pop capped. But when he gets more wood, villagers will stop collecting up coin because they're out of coin. That's actually a bit of a problem. He may have enough for 1 or 2 more war wagons. He just spent a bit of coin on something, not sure what. These Axe Riders may go down to the Dolphin Soldiers. They get some great damage here. Ulan goes down. Great damage there. There's the Black Riders. They can easily push up here. He has some coin deposits down here. Claim. I don't think he's seen these Black Riders yet. Oh, looks like quite a bit overkill there. He really doesn't want to fight those. Not only is he countered, they're mercenaries, so mercenary counter units will hit him really hard. They're doing 40 damage per shot. They are 3 population each, so that reduces most population. Does get around war wagons, and right now Black Riders plus the war wagons with a handful of Ulans he has should be very effective. Additionally, Dolphin Soldiers do also have good siege damage, 60 right now, so they can be very useful to push forward. These 3 guys here may be all he requires for siege. Does go and ransom his explorer back. Does have the crack shot or sharpshooter attack. Always forgets which one's which. The Witch Hunter is also going to be gunned down. We got a round of Axe Riders here. Maybe forgot about red. I've definitely not seen by blue. And now I got this force push way forward. Dolphin Soldiers are just maybe on to escort these villagers around, which is probably a good idea. More Axe Riders there. He's not going for the North American trade. He actually has Age Up. Didn't pay attention to that. North American trade gives him a bit of coin from all natural resources, especially from hunts. Black Riders have not great siege damage. There is a round of Bull Riders, which are light cavalry. They offer higher DPS than Rifle Riders. Now got a round of walking the rifles, which are skirmish units. Going to be very effective versus those Black Riders. 1 war wagon does go down. He needs to not torch down. These guys don't. The Black Riders do not have enough torch damage. War Wagons do have more torch damage than the Black Riders, but not very good for the population still. In fact, Black Riders have really bad torch damage for their population. 3 population, 14 damage. Yep, that's less than 5 per pop. That's Chuko New bad levels. Either way, we now got a round of archers here. Could be all for good if this is light cavalry. And maybe ready for blue just to fall back. We also got a scout being put on the field. Oh, here's some axe riders. Dolphin soldiers rotating around. Got a round of Ulans. That would be very useful against the skirmisher light infantry. That was a mistake. Actually clicked on that. Does lose a war wagon thanks to that. The rest of this Black Riders is keeping out. He has 5 remaining. His shipment was for 9, so almost half are down. Maybe we need to get out of monastery to get to heal them up. Ulans now pushing over here. They are regular Ulans still, no veteran Ulans. And those Rax Riders quickly go on down. Very nice. Yep, I don't think we're going to see a good number of Rifle Riders in this game. Rifle Riders are more of an anti-cavalry specialist. They can still do the same role as light cavalry, but versus other light cavalry, bow riders are better. Now there's a good number of Ulans here to go along with the Black Riders, as well as a round of war wagons and veteran Ulan upgrade. Just various stuff here. Let's get a handful of villagers onto the community plaza. Another stable being plotted on the field. He's eyeing for a bit more stability in his life for the German player. Has a shipment failed as well, has quite a bit of coins stored up. He may be eyeing for age 4. Right now, we do have a good number of the bow riders, handful of the light infantry, and the scout. And now do have the elite bow riders research. Oh, I think that was a scout camouflaging. Yes, it is. Let's spot the light cavalry here. Ulans will be countered. Make a nice volley there. The warriors do have 25 damage, which is quite significant to say the least. They are a 2 population light cavalry. Get some damage there on the Ulans. Ulans getting some, or Dolphin soldiers getting some great damage there. Not to mention drawing all that fire away from his various other units. Looks like he does pull back the Ulans there, allowing his own light cavalry engage these bow riders. And now got cavalry combat being researched by the Sioux. Oh, he also got the shipment Bosniks. Bosniks, I'm pretty sure, are a Lancer variant. They get a charge attack, which does 67 damage and 2 AoE. They are classified as heavy cav as well. Not many bow riders on the field, so these various heavy cav will rip apart the light infantry. War wagons need to perhaps just focus on the bow riders to protect these mercenaries. And I think the German players really push his way through. These guys offer good siege damage as well. And of course, mercenaries are pretty high quality, so they punch through their counter units quite hard. Warhut firing some shots there. We do have now around another more light infantry and light cavalry. Raditz move around, maybe trying to find some villagers. Now it's going for a round of club warriors, so that he can go clubbing with them. Good number of units there. Good number of bow riders. They offer 20 damage at a ×2 attack speed as opposed to 42 as a ×1 attack speed. So overall, looks the bow riders' DPS is actually higher. Though the war wagons do have a higher multiplier against heavy cav. Bow riders are a bit more of a generalist light cavalry with high base damage or in high DPS. Right now they have 300 health, which actually is quite significant. In comparison to the war wagons, these had 500 health, which of course this is pretty heavy. Club warriors there. Blue's trying to break on through, has a good amount of cavalry here. Where the German players going for more units, more bow riders, more riflemen. Getting some hits around these villagers. Some villagers popped on as well. Bow riders now engaging. And it looks like now these heavy cav trying to overrun these light infantry. Round of rifle riders not being pulled on the field. More war wagons in the way. Some of Red's villagers are going down. Red does have a good number of villagers. Got more villagers over here that can be gunned down, and there's a good number of Ulans. Ugh, this is not good for Red. All those go down, and Red's having trouble regrouping some forces. Cavalry combat now being researched for the German player. Warriors actually do manage to connect on some of the war wagons. War wagons do have some range resist or melee resist. Got a good number of Ulans now just streaming on in. Looks like both sides not planning eye to age up. Got some more bow riders here, but right now Red's force is completely surrounded and completely getting ripped apart. Got a round of scouts here. He's gaining a little bit of distance, just deploying out scouts like that. Going for more bow riders in the queue. More wagons now being deployed on the field. Yeah, I think Red's not going to be able to come out of this game. He does have 37 villagers right now, 14 which are idle in here, so he does have a good number of not idle villagers, so right there. Very exposed. Gotta be very careful about that. Going for more scouts here. Alright, getting a nice flank there, takes out some of the war wagons. And he's focused on the Ulans, getting some good bonus damage there. Blue's actually slowly whittled down, more war wagons push forward. But he will get surrounded and cleaned on up there. Town center's taking some damage. Another round of bow riders. And now there's a shipment of rifle riders. He does not have the Lehman musket trade, though the rifle riders do offer good damage. War wagons falling back. Right now, the elite of rifle riders do offer 18 damage while having great multipliers against multiple things. While the bow riders have 28 damage, so the bow riders do have higher DPS in general. But the elite rifle riders do have more generalist multipliers, but also have a lot more bonus damage versus heavy infantry, or at least has some, as well as offering good anti-siege multiplier as well. He's using an umbrella as a weapon. Got around the skirmishers here. They're very effective in this situation. They're good against light cavalry. More skirmishers now being employed up by the Germans. Skirmishers do offer good range as well, so they can generally be able to retaliate against the bow units and rifle riders. Warhut does go down. You know how the elite axe riders have been put on the field, trying to get out some heavy cav to engage these skirmishers. But there's still a good number of war wagons there. Brow most likely will go down. Axe riders push by 14, some damage on the skirmishers, but they get ripped apart there. More Ulans. Here's another round of skirmishers flanking, getting some damage on the rifle riders and bow riders. The war chief does go down. Skirmishers need to stop trying to torch down the corral. Yep, I think Red has now ran out of steam. And Red does cast a GG. This angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Of course, I keep on still trying to hit F10. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on the south side, as the Red British, we have Abduck or Gree 401. Spawn as the Blue Chinese, who have Zhao Guai. Looking at some resources there, we'll be stealing that man's coin, or mosaic. And Red will be stealing the hair meat. I decided to have... Oh, we do actually have a deck here for the Chinese player. For the Chinese player, we do have a foreign name, which includes TX Sports, Woodcoin, Chuko News, Mandarin Duck Squad, New Army, which turns out your Chuko News, the Arquebus, Allcoin Pikeman, the Changdo Swordsman, and Age 2, Step Riders, Diplomatic Intrigue, Chuko News, Territorial Army Combat, Keshex, Double Face Armor, Baiyang Army, Confucius Skiffs, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Textile Mill, Higher Manchurian Cavalry Archers, Wood Coin, Ever Victorious Army, Iron Flails and Flying Crows, Manchu Combat, Emperor's Army, 22 Arquebus and 8 Hand Mortars, that's not bad, Flying Crows, and Western Reforms. Card here, a Confucius Gift. All improvements research instantly, shipments arrive very quickly. Ah, the rapid deployment card. It's a nice thing to have sometimes. 1v1R. We got Villagers, Woodwood Coin, Longbowmen, Team Grenadier Guards, Cavalry Hit Points, Advanced Arsenal, Glorious Revolution, Villagers, Wood Coin, Longbowmen, Yeomen, Hussars, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, more Longbowmen, Gentlemen the Pike, Concrete Rockets, more Rockets, Factory, and Factory. When it comes to Nays map, we've got House of Fanar, which gives you access to the Everzone Skirmishers, the Boyars, and the Sacred Band Musketeers. Looks like Pumbaa is causing severe issues for Red's Explorer. Stephen Rollick.
I am sorely grieved.
Explorer does go down, getting killed by Pumbaa. And Pumbaa. Other than Nays map, we do have the House of Witten, which can give you access to the Trabant, the Saxon Cuirassier, and of course an Age 2 fort. Now we've got the French as allies. Marauding Musketeer will be punched in the face repeatedly. Got slapped silly. The I don't know who's the governor. The British players are aging up the governor. Ugh, I'm out of it today. I'm starting to crash a little bit right now, so sorry if I'm a little bit tired. Today it's just been a long day. You have no idea. Those been shipped on in. We do now have the age up of Force and Tower, which will give a bit of resource trickle. Some of the local doggos starting to get punched in the face as well. And you'll get their sheeple. You know what to say. A democracy is two wolves and a lamb deciding what to eat, while a republic is a well-armed sheep contesting the vote. And these two sheep will be protected by two people with fists as their weapon. Not sure what's going with that stupid joke. Do now have the wood being shipped on in. Probably gonna be eyeing for a bit of a manor boom. And Blue will bring back the sheeple. And which, remember as well, he's Chinese. He can sass these sheep to the village and get them fattened up. So finding some basic livestock right now is not half bad. There's the age up. If he scouts out the British player, he probably sees the fact that he has going for more of equal play. Plus, if you just look at his deck, you can probably get an idea that he's not eyeing for aggression age 2. So we have a pair of pikemen there. Blue is going for a trading post right now. Getting that up nice and early, of course, will give him access to the Sacred Band Musketeers. So it is a good idea to go that early to get those free units. Hunting doggos, pikemen. So he's going for a decent number of pikemen. Has a outpost there. Pikemen push forward, maybe not just torch down some stuff and be annoying. He has deployed out another disciple there to punch people in the face. You can punch pigs in their face as well. The one disciple's almost dead, and doesn't have any source of healing. Sees the pikeman, decides to fall back. Probably best. Does go down. Oh, and I just remember something as well. Those disciples are classified as shock, which means pikeman will do bonus damage against them. Maybe that's one reason why he went for pikeman. Does snipe Pumbaa there. Got a bit of experience and food. Pumbaa's now going to be repeatedly stabbed in the side and the rear. And now they can claim both those Pumbaa's big pumpkin. Well, I suppose those bored ain't no worry for the rest of their days, because they have no more days. Steel traps has been researched. A ship of Chuku news now on the way. And now got potentially age 3 for the Chinese player. Just a coin there. Shaolin Master punching some more of these guys in the face. Who knows have been playing field. Now it's going for the Confucian Academy, which gives them access to a shipment of eight archivists, as well as get some free flying crows. Now, do you have religious or the glorious revolution being researched? Actually, pretty far from aging up. He's still going for a mana boom. Has a good number of villagers there onto wood. Of long or a deployment of longbows also being deployed on out. So the Chinese player will have a decent army on the field. With the arquebuses and Chuko news, longbows are not a counter unit in that situation. With all the Chuko news, he may have seen the Confucian Academy, so he may want to go for some hussars. The church has been deployed on the field. Now the British players bring a shipment of coin.
Ready. Commandment.
Diplomatic intrigue is any relations with the French. I think he got his shipments from the export. Diplomatic intrigue will of course give him about effectively 375 export because it makes his other allies cheaper. Got a manor house next to the House of Witten. He maybe wanted to go for the House of Witten. I just realized something as well. Royal Saxon Grenadier. Since one Grenadier for all future shipments. Does that include, say, the Italians, Baliska shipments? Where they get their church can ship some of their unique units? Probably not. But interesting if it would. War Academy now going on up. Please going on with some pressure. We do have the German allies now for the Chinese. No additional villagers, maybe on the age up again. Over here we do have the Adventurer. Good number of longbow being floated down the field. Another village going on up. More pikemen. Just going for an archaic army. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tori. Well, I butchered your name. My apologies. More pikemen being shipped on in. Or being deployed on in. He has the card Gentleman of the Pike, which will set them to guard. up. If you're using emojis like that, I have a good feeling that you are a spam bot. Longbone pushing way forward. The Explorer does a good bit of damage there. Arquebus actually got some Shanto Swordsman there as well, which should be effectively countered by the Longbowman. As we know, you can spot a spam bot. Do they have emojis? Excessive usage of emojis. Because emojis are a plague. We do now have the trading post deployed on the field, of course. He has a rank 3 for the Athos Monastery, which does provide what? 2 monastery wagons, which I believe are the mountain monasteries. Yes, it is. And unique research technologies. So he has to research that out. He'll soon have a level 4 Greek Revolution. Of course, gave out some musketeers.
Ready.
The British player can now age up again, going for the Tycoon, which I believe will give him a bit of a rebate upon aging up. Oh, we also got a level 8 or Greek Sycopan rank 4, which is 8 Sycopan infantry musketeers. Some various ships up there. That's going to be one big conflict in the end. Both sides massing up. We do got a pair of pikemen here. Going for the veteran longbowman. He has the Glorious Revolution, so we can turn them to Rangers later on. We have now a shipment of Keshiks, which are a infinite shipment there, which is a light cavalry, and they're pretty much a counter cavalry. A shipment of Chuko News. Guess he's going for them. He has 26 villagers. He's not been building villagers for quite some time. Versus 46, so he is going to be severely outnumbered. Just a moment, I'm going to clean that up. There's not pushing forward, has a decent force in the field. First player has quite a bit of resource stockpiled up. Not a lot of wood at the moment. He may be eyeing for a revolt after he gets his factories, if he has that sort of resource float right now. Or maybe just try to save up for some research. Gentleman Pike now promoted, which set his pike in the guard status, as well as get them additional armor, which will give them additional... No additional armor. Just simply even cheaper Imperial. Falconets, they set on up. They're having trouble firing. Pikemen charge his way forward. Pikemen do take out the Discipline Iron Flails. Keshiks firing away. Still got good number long on the back line. Got some Black Watch across the one field from the Glorious Revolution. Mercantilism as well. Hopefully the Gentleman of the Pike's being pulled out right there. Keshiks trying to hit the Falconets. They don't... Actually, as a light cavalry, they have no bonus damage versus... against artillery, so they're not good at hitting the artillery pieces. Now there's Gentleman Pike charging way forward. Falconets hitting the Flying Crow. Flying Crow does go down, but so does one of the Falconets. Arquebus straight forward for another round Chuko News. And it's going to fall back. Chuko News are not set the veteran status. And now he's actually going for a good number of rockets. He's not eyeing for the factories. He has 3 shipments available. I would probably cancel the ×2 rocket and the longbowman, go for the 2 factories. He has a good amount of resources stockpiled up. Admiral Longbowman's taking some damage there. And these Longbowmen are actually taking quite a bit of damage there. Chuko News are here in pretty good number, while not upgraded. And the Quang Pikemen getting some decent hits there. Falconets and rockets straight forward. Gentleman Pike do offer good siege damage. 48. There's also a handful of Black Watch here, an excellent musketeer variant, which are in melee mode. You may want to change that. Heavy weapons firing away, gets annihilated a good group of troop canoes. His opponent is bringing some more heavy cav, forbidden armies, as well as Old Hand army. Step Riders charging way forward. Of course, a heavy cav, but they're actually getting hit pretty hard there. Rockets don't do less damage versus cavalry, and their bonus damage versus infantry is actually quite small, so they're a good generalist artillery piece. So he will go overran. He's going to try to run away now. The Falconets will help cover their retreat. There's a round of longbowmen here, or guard longbowmen. Those are going to maybe sent to their death. He's going to pull back the rockets. Another string of Keshiks there. I'm not sure why he's trying to go for Keshiks. Keshiks are pretty much just anti-heavy cav, aren't they? We do now have Yeoman being deployed on the field, turns longbowmen into even more long-range units. Yeah, Keshiks are just basically anti-heavy cav. They offer no real damage output, they don't even get bonus damage like versus artillery like other like cavalry, so their 75% range resist makes it so they do 2 damage per shot, which is not good. Especially when the rockets have 350 health, so take about, what, 175 hits to take one out? Yeah, that's not really feasible. More pikemen being floored on the field. Got quite a bit of food now being collected up, getting a bit of wood. Has plenty of coin in reserve. Maybe got to save your shipments for some factories. And now he has gotten the House of Witten. No research there, but I think the Royal Saxon Grenadiers is something you should as soon as you can. Each one's like worth about 150 gold. So after 3 shipments, it basically paid for itself. On from marriage politics. Marriage politics reduce the age up cost by 20%. So the British player may be eyeing to go to Imperial Age, because 20% is, well, that would basically reduce this cost by 600. And that shipment, that research costs what? Only 325, so good value. Wait a second. Age ups are 20% cheaper. Food and coin costs minus 15%. That's not 20%, that's 15. Oh, am I crazy? Am I reading that wrong? Quite possibly. I am a little bit tired right now, and so I'm just confused by that description. Oh, we got the revolution. Is the revolution shaper? If that's... Is revolution's count as an age up? Possibly. And he is revolting without a factory. He can't get... Oh, he can both get his factories here. Okay, so it's not critical. But he has now revolted to the South Africans, which will give him some defense decks, ranching cards. Oh yeah, you get the Imperial War Wagons going for South Africa, which is not bad. You also get these Trek Wagons, which I still don't know how they exactly work, which can be garrisoned by villagers for transport and protection. Becomes faster and stronger the more units garrison inside, so it makes me wonder if they get attack like town centers. And you definitely get too many of these things for 20, just far too many. Because you're not going to throw like what, 5 villagers into each one? At this point in time, they're just a meat shield. They'll give his opponent quite a bit of experience. These things are classified as gunpowder cavalry, ranged cavalry. Okay. So the Quang Pikemen and Quang Pikemen do bonus damage there. Keshiks will not because they're not heavy cap. Good number of guards jump on the pike. Longbowmen push the way forward. Good damage there. Truck wagon still drawing some good fire. Here comes the rockets. True Canoes are still not aged up. He's going for a round of Imperial Arbors, giving some Iron Flails and Arquebusts. Longbowman does see a good hit there. There's some Old Holland armies, which Iron Flails do offer a bit of AoE. And the Arquebusts will be good against the Pikemen. Those Pikemen still very much alive. This is going to be over on the Flying Crow. Got some Irregulars or Sentries here. And all those forces get annihilated by those rockets. And now there's the Imperial War Wagon research. It does not affect the Trek Wagons, who also have apparently 50% range resist. Pikemen will make short work of these structures, 48 damage. Got a big round of cavalry there, so you can charge forward. Trying to take out these rockets. It does get some hits there on these longbowmen as well. With all the rockets go down, he's starting to stabilize a little bit, bringing some Ming armies, which are Keshiks and Quang Pikemen, an anti-cav force. So take out these truck wagons, but he's already taking them out now, which also gives a bit of experience to work with. Does bring in another shipment of Keshiks. Why is he going for those infinite shipments of Keshiks? They're not. That's. The more I look at it, the more I don't like that shipment. I'm not. Keshik's not worth it. They're doing 4 damage per shot against the truck wagons. And now got a round of Imperial War Wagons all being put on the field. Another Flying Crow there. He has to make sure he holds the line. Let's get a decent hit there. More Keshiks here. He does have a ship available. Factory wouldn't be half bad. Go for a pair of banks. That's not bad as well. Oh yeah, this Diamond Rush will give you like 100,000 coin deposit mine. Basically, they should just set it to infinite. If you somehow consume 100,000 coin on a single mine, something either went really right or really wrong. He has another pikeman here, which we use against the Imperial Warbands, who do have 900 health. I suppose some good amount of damage. Losing infrastructure here. Does bring in capital as well. That's South African. More longbowmen pushing their way forward. Arbor Baron, so got a factory. Has a good amount of wood and coin there, so maybe going for a round of falconets wouldn't hurt. Or mortars? Got more of the Forbidden Armies. War wagons and pikemen make short work of the forbidden armies. And Beluda's going to back out of the game. This Angrade saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to the next replay. Greetings everyone, Angrade here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Small on top left side is the blue US of A. We have white Zestu. Zestu? No idea. On bottom right side is the red Swedes. We have LVDVKG. Whatever that means. No deck selected. No deck selected. So now that I selected a deck, when it comes to names of the map, you got my favorite set of natives, the Berbers, which give you access to the Berber Camel Rider, Berber Nomad, and the Salty Camel. And we do have a deck now selected for the Swedes. We got 1v Skirmgoon. Wait. Swedes can deploy out skirmishers? Am I crazy? I don't think Swedes can pull out skirmishers. Garland's a heavy cav, or a heavy infantry. Unless he's referring to Jaegers? Because this card does give you access to Jaegers. Either way, we got Woodwood Coin, Hussars, Leather Cannon, Eisenberg Ironworks, Dominions, Treaty of a Rock Slide, 2 Copper Mines, Wood Coin, Blackberries, Huckapalties, Falconets, Range Cavalry Combat, Snaplock, Iron Contract Hessian Jaegers, Copper Mines, Trample Tactics, Thin Horses, Factory, and German Mercenary Contracts. He seems quite happy there with that enthusiastic yell. Take some shots there. Receive some shots. Some deer going on down. Oh, howdy. Sorry, I just saw your Rumble comment. A little bit out of today, honestly. Let's see. Those of Blue will be taking out some of these local kitty cats and steal their Visigoth spoils. Wait, Visigoths? This is more like a North African, South African map, right? I don't think the Visigoths ever went to Africa. I thought they were all Central Europeans. In fact, they fought against the Roman Empire, if I remember correctly. Red will steal the treasure. And now he is starting to level up with the Naturalist. His opponent, US, has coin. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about his deck yet. Yep, definitely out of it. Peking Tea Party. Interesting deck name. We got Capitalism, Chinese Immigrants, Scottish Immigrants, Wood Coin, State Militia, at Springfield Army, Native Treaties, Virginia General Assembly, Seminole Scouts, Lee's Legion, which ships a number of carving cavalries and enables them to be available in the Commerce Age. We do have Russian-American Company, Wood, Sharpshooters, Continental Rangers, Carbine Cavalry, Roaring Artillery, Fort, Oklahoma Black Mesa, which gives you 1 Coal Prospector and 5 Gunslingers. Oh, thank you for the follow, Clara Gaming 00, Pulaski's Legion, and Knox Artillery Train. Let's see, that'll give them enables. Oh, gunslingers can gather up coin. I wonder if they gather at a decent rate. Either way, he is going to be aging up with Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yes.
At attention.
Not sure if you guys hear those audio lines. I don't know why. If click on one units, they say something. I tend to try to respond back to it if it's something funny. Swedish player has now aged up. He does get a pair of cows. Cows are awesome, and does take that mongoose pelt from that honey badger. Blue also has 3 of the 4 trading posts on the field. He has gotten the Chinese immigrants, so he can get those trade posts building. And he's also going to take time for getting the Berber Nomad, the Berber trading post as well. Like I said, Berber Nomads are a decent villager variant, and the Salty Camel is my favorite native unit in the entire game.
At attention.
Because it gives you a 10,000 coin deposit, which is for 200 wood. That is a really good value. This player has 2 shipments available as well. Thanks to there's 3 trading posts, that's one reason why. You can get the Philadelphia Convention, and the festival goes for the Philadelphia Convention. He can also go for some Scottish immigrants. This will give him 4 Highlanders. If he gets +1 as well from a saloon, meeting house, and the 4 trading posts in the field. The saloon is a decent building you can go for, and the meeting houses you get from 1 from here, 1 for the Virginia General Assembly as well, and bring in a round of state militia or regulars. Over here, do have some Carolines. They do offer a good attack speed and good damage. More Carolines being built on the field with torch the trading post. He does have increased health thanks to the Chinese immigrants. As shipment himself, maybe got to go for a pair of leather cannons. Or for shipment of coin. And the US player is going for some Berber Nomads. Brings them Pennsylvania Pound.
What is your command?
Taking some damage there. The Explorer will go down next volley. Trading post down. Very nice. This player can always bring in some more with the immigrants. Good number of Carolines are here. They are for 19 damage and a slightly higher attack speed was supposed to 25 damage and regular attack speed. Same health. Of course, the Carolines also have good melee attack with less multipliers against cavalry. Now there's a squad of sharpshooters. They are very good at what they do. They offer higher multipliers than standard light infantry. That'll be at less range, or not less range, less health, with a little extra range. They're more of a extreme variant of skirmishers. I've got age 3 here, the Exile Prince, and a shipment of wood. This player is relatively close to aging on up. State capital which has been completed. Up there's the Carolines. I had trouble seeing that. They're very small, to say the least.
What is your command?
Blue's, of course, out of position to deal with the Carolines. These Carolines should be able to gun down this settler. She must be from Carolina. He gets gunned down. Another shipment is available. Go for, let's see, Order of the Highlanders.
I'm ready.
Does take some damage there. There's also a number of torps here. He can just push forward and torch down. He has not gone for the Eisenberg Ironworks just yet. He has to point out this torp relatively close nearby to some trees, so he is getting a decent wood income from it. Now you got a round of veteran Halkapeltes, which are light cavalry with a bit of AoE. So the sharpshooters and state militia will do bonus damage to them. More Halkapeltes now being plotted out. And over here we've got Kentucky now being researched. He does put the Halkapeltes in melee mode, which does offer less damage negatives. Multiplier negatives. Doing 25% less damage rather than 50%. Does count down that village there. Good damage on these villagers. And Gallon's getting another good hit there on the US villagers. He is ahead by a decent number of villagers, plus he has all those torps as well. And don't click on that link in the Rumble chat. That's a spam link. Don't even bother.
What is your command?
Sharpshooters do get a nice volley there. He's now going for the Russian-American Company and rolling artillery. Here comes the Holocausties. Guns down the Carolines. Does get pretty close there. He is getting overwhelmed just because he's well outnumbered, even though the sharpshooters are more effective versus light cavalry than vice versa. More sharpshooters have been employed in the field. Steel traps in the way as well.
I'm ready.
Raw artillery and now shipment of sharpshooters.
Yeah, hello.
Blockhouse wagon.
Yes.
Ready to fire.
Gatling guns will be useful against infantry, but he's not really fighting against a whole lot of infantry. He's mostly fighting against light cavalry. Falconet's getting some good damage there on that trading post. And there's also now some Jaegers on the field. He is not about the contract Hessian Jaegers, so he has perhaps rolled randomly into Jaegers. Yeah, I'm not sure where he got those Jaegers from. He may have a saloon on the field. Yes, he does. Because he did roll just like Jaegers. Church for some divine intervention has been called on out as well. This player needs to deploy some sort of counter to those falconets.
What is your
Sharpshooters are
command?
definitely not that countered. They will be countered. And Gatling guns do less damage for artillery. One Gatling gun does go down. They have 150 health. US composition, well, will be good against the Halkapeltis. It will not be. He needs something to deal with those falconets. Going for a round of carbine cavalry. There's a culvert.
Yes.
Got some damage there on those Jaegers. Trying to take out the blockhouse. These guys don't have great siege damage, and they will take bonus damage from the blockhouse itself. It is a fortified blockhouse, well, doing 45 damage. I don't see the actual word upgrade, fortified blockhouse. Carbon cavalry push way forward, trying to overrun those falconets. Does take one of them out. The red carbon cavalry will go down. Does not take out that falconet. There's a culverin. Does miss the falconet. I'm pretty sure that should have killed it. There it goes. Blockhouse does go down.
I'm ready.
And now we do have the Kentucky Hunters, which includes some 5 of Owl Hoots, which are a light infantry outlaw variant, and 10 sharpshooters. That is a significant amount of light infantry. Does cost a bit of coin. 500 coins, not too much though. An army of 42 on the field versus an army of 33. The US village does get gunned down. It's down to 25 versus 38, so he's very far behind. Now bringing a shim of Jaegers as well. He's good damage there. Jaegers push way forward. Sharpshooters do offer a little extra range. Jaegers being mercenary have a lot more damage. Gone for another round of Owl Hoots. Not sure where he got those Owl Hoots from, but he does have now a decent number on the field. Or, nope, there's
Yes.
his shipment of Owl Hoots. He never really got hold of his shipment of Owl Hoots, but either way, has a sizable force on the field. Now his opponent has quite a sizable force, including a good number of these elite Jaegers, or mercenary Jaegers. Both sides trading blows. Got around the Hussars been put up by the Swedish player. Backing him off, doesn't want to fight those Jaegers, losing some units.
What you need?
Couple carving cavalry taking out some damage. Gatling guns not be part of the US players, so the Hussars going to be a very effective situation.
What is your command?
Got a shipment of wood being plotted out by the US player now. Really don't click on that link on Rumble. What? Sorry, I have to... There we go. It took no time whatsoever. He just now... That guy was just mass spamming out that scam link. Azar is now charging the way forward, trying to overrun these Gatling guns. We'll stop them from going back, and the US player backs to the game now. It's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Sorry, I just see something. On to the next game. Oh, looks like a 3v3. Let me just go ahead and... Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn, left side is the yellow Husua, we have Lu 3890. Spawn as the blue French, we have Posse 99, and spawn as the pink Swede, we have Killer Cows 666. Spawn right side as the green French, we have Diesel. Spawn as the magenta Russian, we have Shake 2020. And spawn as the cyan Maltese, we have Robrot. I just want to take a quick look at everybody's decks, if there is any. And spot anything unusual. Yellow's asking for a plan. I think the plan is to lose, right? See, is there any unique item experience here? Blue and Cyan both grab a trade post and center the map. It's saying the Russian player goes for musket, which are the recruits. Yellow is a Husua, so he's going for skirmishers, which are Fulani archers. And looks like pink is going to be eyeing to deploy out cavalry, which is, he is a Swedish player. So, got a basic plan. We do now have a deck selected for the not Husua, Maltese, going for a Sentinel deck. I see no team cards. Do see shipping supplies. Yep. Don't see anything spectacular here for a team game. French player top right does have a team French auxiliary combat, improving native health and damage, which is maybe not super great, honestly. There are natives on the map, which does give you access to the Shaolin Temple with Rattan Shields, a Shock Infantry, and to more Shaolin Temples, so it's just Shaolin Temples. The Roofs has selected Kapataka Expeditions, increasing cavalry and shock hit points. So those Rattan Shields can be doubly effective there. And that's the only team card as you can see. This French player, I don't see any team cards. But no, he does have the Tim Segalis Rifleman, giving him plus 10% damage on infantry for their team. So this is the blue French, and he has a Husua teammate, which is also, so both these guys will get plus 15. The Swede just gets plus 10. Husua's like Sweden. They support North Vietnam, the Viet Cong. Naturalists, let's see, we do have a Team House Burnett, giving heavy infantry increased hit points. And that appears to be it for team cards. Husua, don't see any team cards. Oh, he also does have Team Segalis Rifleman. Not sure if those can stack. Yellow mentioned something. Green. Oh, green is heavily going for natives. Got triple Shaolin Temple claim. He may be eyeing for a fourth one here. So yellow needs to start either fortifying or producing an army. Let's see, that would be the Sua player. He is going for the Berbers, not the Songhai, or Raiders. A Universe now being put on the field, as well as a Granary. Criminal available, going for villagers. Multipliers advance the Commerce Age. Let's keep an eye on the green French, which is this player. Green Shim of Wood, Rattan Shields. Okay, we've got the first Rattan Shield being queued on up. They do cost 60 wood. You can deploy up to 48 for them right now. Going for a group of 5 of them. Let's see, he can get out improved wood collection rate, clench fist, range infantry, all melee, so give them a range infantry more melee attack, not that important honestly, and increasing the Rattan Shield's damage by 50%. Here comes the Rattan Shields. They offer 16 damage, and they are classified as shock, so spearmen, pikemen will be effective. Got the Palace Builder there. Palaces do bonus have shock as well. And blue will lose a villager. Green Scout being bashed on in. Palace Builder should be set up right here next to University. And there's a round. Ooh, Berber Camel Riders. He did go for the Berbers. Very nice. Blues also has a round of Hussars to protect himself. If I go back to Berbers, they are a light cavalry unit. They are a light range hand cav, land military, which they don't have a ranged attack. They're like melee cavalry only. They offer a little bonus damage multiplier versus shock and heavy and all cavalry and all shock. And artillery, less damage versus light infantry and villagers. So in this case, against Rattan Shields, are a good defensive unit. They have poor siege damage, like most units. Oh, and we do now have a good number of these recruits, or no, these are Strelitz, Streltsy, by the Russian player. has a nice army of 20, so 2 groups of them. Going for a 3rd blockhouse here, and the Maltese also gets a hospital here. Dragon Shield's being pursued. A native embassy here deployed by Yellow. More of these Rattan Shields here. He needs those Berber camel riders back. They may have been picked off since they were here in small numbers. The Emir does go down. The fort does do 50% or 50% more damage versus shock. And as well as some decent AoE. More Rattans deployed on the field. We got some Fulani archers here. Is there a light infantry? They will do bonus damage for shock. Or no, they will do less damage for shock. Only 75% less damage in melee. So those Fulani archers are not a good idea. More shielders being pulled by the Rus. Right, just going for a very fine code at age 3. Hussars for the whatchamacallit, Swede. Going for more Berber nomads and getting the Emir refilled. Has 1 shipment available. He may want to save up for a bit of influence, get out the Berber allies. Going for the Palakiko shipment coin. He is now fast fortress, relatively fast. And now I've got some sentinels being put on the field. Schultz push way forward. Heavy cavalry will be effective versus them. Wilderness warfare, more French villagers, more research, more Schultz, dragoons, hussars. Looks like pink does get a good amount of damage there onto these greens villagers. The Schultz won't do much versus the hussars, but the sentinels can do some good decent damage in melee. Backing off, got a great strike there. More Berbers being put on field, as well as more Fulani archers. More sentinels. More villagers and Rattan shields. Hussars and dragoons engaging this trading post, trying to clear it out. Signs push forward with decent army, so is the Russian. The Russian can be flanked by a good number of hussars. Pink may want to fall back to take them out, but he's taking out Green's economy. The Green is getting hit hard. Pink and Blue get hit hard. Sentinels engaging. Dragon's not so great against it, but the Fulani Archer should be a good item solution. More Sentinels. Streltsy falling on back. Order players aging up to age 3. Side push on back. Agenda's not coming for a flank. And since these guys are technically a skirmisher, they should be effective versus the dragoons. So are falconets. The falconets, they can get some good work done. Got a good volley there. Let's make sure they don't get overran. Gets a volley there on the sentinels. They right now will do 300 damage per shot, so they will one-shot the sentinels, among other things. Sorry, I'm getting hit by a massive number of scammers on Rumble. Scammer chats. Hussars getting some great hits on the Streltsy. The Sentinels may need to go into melee mode and push forward to hit those Hussars, but they're doing a good job with their guns. Streltsy trying to rotate around. Militias aren't going down. Fulani Archers firing away. Blue's Falconets push forward. Gets a good volley on the Sentinels, taking a good number of them out. And also some severe damage. More Fulani archers being played by the Suit player among everything else. Got some blacksmith for arsenal research for the Maltese. Villagers for green. He has taken quite a bit of damage and going for more rat and shield and pikemen. The Roos is eyeing for the veteran Schultze. He is age 3 for his team. Both pink, the Swede, and the blue southern French are age 3 as well. And pink is going for his own rat and shields and the wood clearing for more wood collection. Cavalry combat not being researched by the Swede. The Fulani, so maybe that's some influence in Fulani archers. Tribal society is being researched. Up, I just saw, was it native warrior combat for the green French? Pink's now heading up to hit green's base. It doesn't inside the town center. Let's take a look at green. Green has 30 villagers and 33 population, so he basically has nothing on the field. Green went too aggressive for those natives, and it did not pay off. Cyan and Magenta were being a bit more passive. Green was being far too aggressive and has suffered for it. Another university going on up, commandery among other things. There's some militia. Falcon has to get a good volley there. He's trying to enter in melee mode. Falcon has will quickly go on down. Yes, they will quickly go on down. And these units are taking some damage in melee. And fires a good volley there as well. Things starting to back on off. We do have blue and yellow now heading in the center. Good amount of the dragoons, Fulani archers. A good number of sentinels here, as well as some veteran cavalry archers. He also has a pair of falconets. Green's going for more rat and shields. And now got the Papal Guard now being researched for the Swede. Huh, Papal Guard? I don't know why, I thought that's just only an Italian card. Not sure what the Swedish one looks like. Blue and yellow push way forward. Takes out another field hospital. And starting to get some damage onto this field hospital. Sentinels falling on back. That one goes down. Age up almost complete. I'm curious what pops on out. Nothing popped out there, so I'm not sure what actually got deployed out from that age up. We've got the Pink's force shooting up here. Got the various dragons over here. Sentinels rotating around. Sentinels are very cost-effective unit, barring population. They're not very population efficient. And the Maltese player is aging up with the Pope. Falconets are still in good position there. And looks like one player back to the game, Magenta Russian. Back to the game and cast GG. Both to the northern players backed out, just leaving the Maltese. Those units, of course, will just go down for free since they already backed out of the game. I'm not sure why Sign's sticking around 3v1. He actually does have a pretty good score, but simply just not enough. The Green French Armament Blunt, and definitely is the weakest part of their team. Colony Archers push way forward, being aggressive, just trying to snipe villagers because can't really afford to lose any. Going the guard sentinels, going for sentinel rockets. Also increase their cost by 45%, increases their damage and hit points by 45%, and adds a rocket attack and siege attack. Things moving around. Science now rotating on back, taking some damage here. Falconuts will do just fine. He does get the rush attack, but it's a charge attack, looks like. 45 damage, good range. Looks like they get access to a noob tube. Looks like they have a flying crow effect there. And it will be completely surrounded by multiple forces. Dragoons gain some good damage on in. Team $6 for rifleman shipment now complete. Science gonna fall back, taking a bit more damage there. Good number of Fulani Archers still alive, which are a counter unit. Their attack is 59 damage, which is very good. The Fulani Archers can simply just outrange them. They have 24 range right now. They have a their long range attack and their regular range attack. So, the Fulani Archers can simply micro, keep the range, and then they can just go for the higher attacks when they get too close. It looks like Cyan does finally back to the game now. There's Angerade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Well, before I get started next replay, I'm going to go ahead and restart the game. Due to the fact that if you don't restart the game every so often, you start getting some sound bugs. And while the game's booting back up, I'm going to use the restroom. Please give me a moment. Sorry about that, I am back. There we go. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 4 or 3 replay. So on the south side as the red French, we have Bad Barley. On the north side as the orange Swede, we have LVD BKG. This is of course a hybrid map. No deck selected just yet. No deck selected just yet. And for natives of the map, we do have the House of Fanor, which can give access to Everzone's, Borears, and to the Sacred Band Infantry. Down here, yep, still House of Fanor as well. Of course, there's also some fish out of sea, as well as both players confirmed trade posts now. Oh, that is definitely a map bug. Don't know why it's so off. If you look at this one, yeah, the textures are not very well placed, are they? Being stretched like that, that just, you know, this ain't right. Here's some units firing. The French player has selected a deck. Was he's taking out the Flag Doctrine, will be stealing his first edition of Journal Alls of Nova. Sweden. The French deck named Sweden. We got Villagers, Town Militia, Villagers, Woodwood Coin, Crossbows, Hussars, Wilderness Warfare, Wood Coin, Zengalis, Riflemen, Skirmishers, Cuirassiers, Dragoons, Falconets, Fort, Refrigeration, Cuirassiers, Heavy Cannon, Culverins, Factory, and Factory. And for the Swedish player, we do it must be versus Sweden, his deck. That's why his name's Sweden. 1v Skirm Goon. We got Villagers, Woodwood Coin, Hussars, Leather Cannon, Eisenberg Ironworks, Dominions, Pretty Rock Solid, 2 Copper Mines, Wood Coin, Infinite Blackberries, Hucklepelties, Falconets, Ranged Cavalry Combat, Snaplock, Contract Hessian Jaegers, Copper Mines, Trample Tactics, Finn Horses, Factory, and German Mercenary Contracts. We got Mercenaries. I don't think we can get access to Skirmishers unless he goes for Jaegers, which he might. We may see a Fast Fortress, maybe not. Here does go down there. Got a house here. So just the explorer moving around. He's aging up with the naturalists. The French player is eyeing for the quartermaster. More the French villagers not being queued on in. The Swedish player is going for 2 shipments in store. He's getting a bit of a mix of food, wood, and coin, so maybe I have to pull out some units. I got Dominions not being pulled on the field. Also give Dominions plus or Dwarfs plus 10% hit points. Shipment of wood, going for some musketeers, the French player. Going for a big round of musketeers, looks like he's going to be eyeing for a bit of aggression. There's the torps. We do have a stable here. He may be eyeing for some hussars. Shipment of coin there. Got this unit moving around. There's the French musketeers pushing their way forward. There are, of course, some villagers here, or mostly just torps. He does get out a coin shipment here, which is being drained by the torps. Here comes the musketeers, eyeing for a bit of damage. You can start slowly torching down those structures. Do now the age up, going for the Exile Prince. The French player is bringing some musketeers. That one unit will be going down. And musketeers push forward. I would probably eye for those torps and start torching them down. We also got a diagonal saloon there. That is a sign of heresy, having some diagonal like that. He's also going for amalgamation, bringing a shipment of coin as well. The French player. The Swedish player is now going for a round of Jaegers. Maybe the Exile Prince allowed him to pull out Jaegers there as an option. We do not have some of these torps being torched on down. Jaegers, of course, a light infantry unit. Very effective versus these musketeers, especially being a mercenary variant. Got a round of Jaegers there. Does get a good volley there onto the Explorer, takes him down. Jaeger's doing 30 damage times 2 versus heavy, so 6 damage per volley. And musketeers have 150 health, so 3 of them will one-shot a musketeer. And now I do have some Halkapeltes, which are light cavalry. Now we've got the French player advanced to Fortress Age as well. It's going for more musketeers and better musketeers. As well as we're now going to see... Nope, it does cancel shipment of cuirassiers. Excuse me. Wagade does go over the cuirassiers. Again, another... Oops. Another spam message on Rumble. Jeez, that's the third different profile today. Or within the last hour, more precisely. Got an Halkapeltes heading down south with some Jaegers in tow. A group of Falconets being employed on out. I need to look up on Rumble. Is there any way to auto-block or ban anybody who uses certain words? Like the word HTTPS. Or really HTTP. Cuirassiers do take a volley there. They're heavy cav. Oh, no, the villager goes down. Cuirassiers are decent heavy cav. Getting some great AoE across all those forces. Some Jaegers getting hit as well. Acapulties do have a bit of AoE with their attack, but a little bit less range. So Musketeers will get a first shot on them. We got a round of skirmishers now pulling out as well. Very useful to help engage those light cavalry. French players bring another shipment of skirmishers and deploying out a round of skirmishers as well. Going for very fine code as well. More Hakapelties being pulled on out. Now musketeers are there. Shipment skirmishers. Got a pair of falconets as well. Good volley there onto the Explorer. Takes out the Explorer now. Orange has a good defensive position there. Red's Explorer is down, can easily be recovered. Got the French player now has another shipment available. May want to go for his own falconets. Going for the Team Segalis for riflemen, increasing the attack of all ranged infantry units by 15%. Another round of Jaegers there. Astrid's Book Club is named that saloon. That's a strange name for a saloon, but why not? Now I've got the trading post there for the red. A very fine coat has been researched. More skirmishers not being employed in the field. This silver mine has been fully encircled by corpse, and this one does get collected by a bit of wood there as well. Not bad. 3 stray sheep has 2 wolves and a beast. More skirmishers being pulled up. Nope, going for musketeers. French has a decent army in the field. Town watchman complete. Now going for the copper mines. 3 copper mines for the Swedish player. He may want to cut up from those copper mines before he starts collecting more of the silver, so he can go ahead and let the Torps collect it. Got a single palisade here, and a single villager going down there. Falconets get a good volley on the skirmishers. Jaegers making their advance. We've got Wilderness Warfare being researched. Will improve the skirmisher hit points by 20%, among some other things.
Oui. Bonjour.
Artillery foundry now being built. And now we do have the veteran Boyar. He's actually going for some of the cavalry there. He can also get some Sacred Band infantry I always forget what some of these natives do. Boyars in description says heavy hand cab with good siege attacks. So looks like a well, Hussar with extra siege. You have to wait and see and get supply on the field. The Hulk penalties push way forward. Do not save does save a small volley there. I see 19 siege damage, not that great, but actually, no, 1.5. Yeah, that is twice the attack speed. Okay, so they have a fast attack siege damage. I suppose their melee attack is actually pretty fast as well, 33% faster than normal. So they're a fast attack unit. They also have good health, base health at 340. That cost is similar to a Hussar. So looks like they are a fast attacking speed of a Hussar. Because if we would assume plus 24, increase it by 33%, which is what, an additional 8, which is roughly 32 damage, with more base health compared to a Hussar, and more siege damage. Now I got trample tactics now being researched. And more Hussars as well, which should be effective versus those skirmishers. But I still got a decent number of musketeers here. Army of 76 versus an army of 58, which almost all these are 2 population or more. Yeah, effectively well over 100 population right there. Pushing way forward, takes a pretty good volley there from those falconets. Another massive volley there. Does have a pair of culverin here. He's going to be backing up to a choke point. Skirmishers get a good volley there. Culverins need to push forward. The falconets need to keep their distance. Hussars push forward. The musketeers need to be put in melee order and attack forward. Massive there. These guys are very stacked up. One falconet does go down. Focus is going to be just fine health-wise. But the AoE damage is far too great. That's not good position. You now got the Boyars coming for a flank, taking siege damage as well. Takes out the other falconet. Hussars overrunning the skirmishers. And now the Boyars are engaged in melee, but they're actually just being bored with the grinder. Yeah, I think it would have been much different if you sent those musketeers into melee mode and attack forward. On the skirmishers, the micro would hit the Halkapelties. Looks like Reds will be pursued a little bit. Red has lost his army, going for more skirmishers or musketeers. And we got now a shipment of Jaegers, as well as a shipment of Dragoons. And it looks like Red does back the game. That's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I'm honestly getting pretty tired right now. I'm probably going to have to call the stream a little bit early. Plus, looks like the most attention I'm getting right now is from spam bots. A whole bunch of them. Either way, this is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on the next replay. Or, have a good evening.